Happy Sunday to everyone. This might be a bit of a distraction. Just bear with me, guys. That's probably gonna be swinging. I hope it doesn't hypnotize anyone. That is not my intentions. So hopefully it's not a huge distraction. Forgive me if it is. So anyway, how's everyone doing? How was everyone's holiday? I guess it's a holiday, but I don't want to mess up anyone's mood or put anybody in a funk, so I'll just breeze right over that. I really just wanted to come and talk to you guys or just let you guys know my intentions on why I became an entrepreneur. For me, it was a long road. It's actually something that I've always wanted to be. I just never really knew how to go about it. You know, I never. It's ironic because I was given all the tools. I'm gonna roll this window up because that might be kind of loud. I hope that's okay. It's kind of hot today. So what's ironic, is I was given all the tools when I was younger to be an entrepreneur, meaning different classes that I took in school, and I'm talking about like, grammar school, not high school or college, but as a young person, different classes that my schools would teach us on, and different courses and different things like that, but never really knew how to implement it. And then constantly watching my mother struggle trying to be an entrepreneur, but never really had the focus, the drive, or the patience to see anything through, and then just ended up being the jack of all trade, master of none, and I knew that is not what I wanted to do with my life. I knew I didn't want to have kind of every different thing under my belt, because that didn't work for her. So I knew it wasn't going to work for me. So as time went on, life went on, I'm getting older. So then I decided to tap into my creativity and kind of fell back on a dream that I had when I was 14, which was to be a fashion designer. And of course, everything I think about and want to do, I want to do it big. So I wanted to be a top fashion designer. I wanted to have my own fashion house to do and meet the criteria needed to actually have a true and real fashion house. So that's what I wanted to do. I went to fashion design school, and just in my mind, I was going to intern with Vera Wang. It was going to be a lovely life. Fell into makeup artistry. So just kind of fast forward through my whole fashion and beauty era. I'll put it like that. So from fashion design school, I went into makeup artistry. That led me into hairstyling, which I combined them all. So now I'm a total complete stylist. What do I want to do with this? So I'm working at salons, getting what I needed from the different salons, all the while knowing in my mind I'm not going to remain an employee stylist, So sometime last year, 2015, shortly after Mother's Day, was when I left being a W-2 employee stylist to going 1099 independent. So that meant I have to build my own clientele. When there's no one in my chair, I'm not making a dollar or a dime, right? I have to do my own everything, So that really made me start to feel like I'm still working for my clients. I'm working for my appointment book. You know, I still don't have that freedom of being an entrepreneur. And then when I don't have anyone in my chair, I'm not making money. So that wasn't appealing to me. Because to me, in my head, and what I've always wanted and fantasized about was the benefits of being an entrepreneur is having passive income, having residual income, being able to have your money make money for you while you're not actively trying to make money. And as a hairstylist, makeup artist, that really isn't the case unless you create a product to sell. And now you have an e-commerce store, or you have an actual brick and mortar store, or something like that, to whereas people are still buying your product all throughout the day and night, even while you're not actively promoting it or anything like that. In which I did start making my own products, but that was really a lot to do all on my own. Make my own products, keep abreast of my appointment books, still try and get new clients, still try to fill my books. It was becoming very stressful, and it was a lot of work. So I abruptly left my clients, my life in Minnesota, and I moved here to Arizona. December 1st, 2016. I moved here to Arizona. And so now I'm thinking, do I really still want to do this? Is this really what I still want to do with my life? But I was still focused on it. So I put down deposit on a salon suite, which that's just $250 down the drain. And I did all this stuff, and I paid some of the money to take one of the tests that I needed to do to get my reciprocity license, because my license was expired in Minnesota, right? So had it been active, I could have just did license for license. They would have just given me the license here. But these are all positive notes for me, because I don't want to do that anymore. So then I picked up a temp job, reluctantly, because I hadn't had just a regular job in over 4 years. A regular job, like not doing hair or makeup. So that sucked. That sucked big balls. And I ended up getting let go from that assignment, because again, I'm just used to being on my own schedule. And although I was never late for my clients, I'm an awful employee. So I was coming in late, but I would, email and let them know I'm going to be late. But I was late like 4 times in a week. And this was like all the time. All the time. So when they let me go from that position, and like my ex-boyfriend in Minnesota, he's like, well, what are you going to do? You're going to get another job. Now, right before that happened, I had already invested in the affiliate marketing that I'm doing right now. So I was like, no, I'm not going to get another job, because that 8 hours takes up a lot of my time that I could be marketing my business. I could be working on becoming an entrepreneur, becoming a successful entrepreneur, actually. So that was just more appealing to me. I'd rather, and again, I was working for a dollar amount that I hadn't worked for in umpteen years, let me tell you. I hadn't made that little bit of money in, I don't even know, over a decade. To be quite honest, it had been over a decade since I was bringing in that little bit of income that the temp assignment was paying me. So I didn't even think it was worth it, because my mindset is now, if you don't believe in yourself 100%, you can't expect to get any 100% gain. You cannot. You can't half-ass, and this is what I'm telling myself. You can't half-ass, believe you can do it, but then at the same time, you're going to work for someone else. I just don't believe in that. It's either going to be all or nothing. So for me, it was all. Now, although I'm not to the successful point yet, I have grown and learned so much. And there's so many entrepreneurs out here that are affiliate marketers that are making, I'm talking about 4 figures a month. There are so many. I have people that are in the same business that I'm in that are making over $1,000 a day. No, they didn't start off like this, and this is why I watch them, because I've seen them for the last 3 years when they were only making maybe $500 a week, 600, and then grew to 800 a week. And so now I'm seeing these same people bringing in well over $1,000 every week. Well over. Okay, I mean every day. I'm sorry, not a week. I know those too, but the ones that I'm really looking at are the ones that are bringing in over $1,000 a day. Okay, this is true financial freedom, and for me, that is why I became an entrepreneur, because I want that real financial freedom. I've seen them where they're going live at 8 o'clock in the morning, and they've had 20 people sign up overnight, right? Come on now. 20 times 90, $90 each person. What this one person gets. For me, if I had something like that, actually it would be, because the way they changed it, the way they do it now, if you recruit more than 10 people or more a week, that's $90 per person. Otherwise, it's $80 per person. If you get 5 a week, it's $82 per person. And these are real figures. Affiliate marketing is a real business, and it's not anything new. It's newer, but that was just my whole, purpose of becoming an entrepreneur. I want to control my own time, and I don't want to trade my time for money, because time isn't money. Time is way too precious to trade it for money, and I don't want to do that anymore. So, sorry about that. It kind of just ended abruptly, but anyway, yeah. So that is why I became an entrepreneur, so that I can have true financial freedom and travel and independence, and not have to do any actual physical labor in order to make money, because to me that is still trading time for money, and that's not financial freedom. So I just didn't want to. I don't want to be a slave to any kind of service, and what I've learned is passive income is the only way to make that happen. And for me, this is the way to go. So, you guys love one another, be good to one another. Again, be deliberate in your decisions, think them through, believe in yourself, and swallow your pride and get shit done. All right. So this has been Shalonda Elise from Hotel Honda. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. If you have not, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You will not regret it. And hit the little bell to stay updated on all of my videos as I load them. My channel is full of all kind of stuff from me being in Hotel Honda, just talking about my journey with living in my car, being an entrepreneur, and just life. I try to inspire and motivate and just encourage everyone to be their absolute best, because half-assing anything is not even worth doing it. You're either going to do it 100% or just don't do the shit at all. All right. So thank you guys for tuning in. Happy Sunday. Enjoy some of these football games, and I will chat with y'all later. Peace.